I think the deck worked kind of okay for that game. Again, this Kefla is just feeling worse and worse, but I'd need to test it in a slower matchup. I've only played against AOD and whatever that red deck was, the turn 2 OTK type shit. Speaking of which, gotta update the score. We're on 2-0 with Blue Boujack. Going fucking insane right now. Okay, Yellow Trunks now. This is a deck I need to be testing against. Don't know why his leader is all faded like that, but I'll be fine. Alright. Were you going first or second? Oh, he rolled the 5. Okay, we're going first. Massive. Let's shuffle up the deck. Okay, so we got 1-drops to play with. We don't need Bean so much in this matchup, and we also don't need Galactic Buster so much in this matchup because it's a slow matchup. We want to be keeping the Gokua over the Beedoo, because as far as I remember, he doesn't have a crazy like deck carrying unison, like the Piccolo Junior unison that comes down early. And because it's a slower matchup, we want to be swinging crits into him to gain that gradual advantage. Drawing double Bean again feels pretty fucking bad, but we drew Zangia, so we're kind of just chilling. Zangia plus 1-drop is the most broken start in the game, and you cannot convince me otherwise. And we hit another 1-drop. That's pretty strong, just making things very efficient in terms of energy for our next turn. I can't pass turn, why not? Why can I not pass turn? Interesting. Don't know why. What is the hotkey for passing turn? Let's see. Where the fuck is hotkeys? There. Pass turn is you have to make a new game. Oh, but I drew the nuts. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this then. Don't record. There we go. I drew the nuts. Okay, well, this is kind of like better. This is already better. Again, we've just drawn double Bean 3 times in a row. Do we have stuff? All of his shit has barrier, right? So like Boujack, the Evil Doer doesn't do a huge amount, I don't think. I think we're tossing that. But like I said before, 1-drop plus Zangia is the most broken thing in the game. And then we drew Baby Hatch, so we're just the better player. And yeah. Okay, charge. Gokua. Search top 5. Oh, okay. I'm actually the best player in the world. I'm actually too good at this. Literally draw better. Yeah, exactly. We just got the better start. Get Zangia plus Baby Hatch, and no 2 times Fiend. Exactly. Not only did I get that, I got double Zangia because we hit one off the search, and we got a 1-drop. So, like, we're just going to be fucking cruising through this one. I'll tell you what, if I don't win this game, then Trunks is a fucking broken deck, and I need to test more against it. So, Barrier. Why do all of the 1-drops have Barrier? I really hate that shit. So he can play... Okay, he's just playing the guy from deck. He's not taking the draw. What does the leader do? Toolmat Energy, you choose a Vegeta card in your battle area, place it under this card. So that's why he brought the Vegeta card out. Flip this card over, draw a card. The boss monster's a beast? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I know he has crit, I think. 10k. We combo off Zangia. Zeno into energy is not great, but because we have another one in hand, it's not the worst thing in the world. Gonna be Zangia to draw 1. Oh, we got another 1-drop. Nah, I'm so good at this game. I'm actually fucking cracked right now. We just charged another Zangia. See Zangia, charge Zangia. That's the way that this deck goes. We're gonna swing leader. Get that crit swing going. Won't ruin the surprise then. Fuck's sake, Luke. You carried me through my last game just by that one faff call. And now you're gonna leave me hanging. So we'll do a pretty standard godly turn 2 of swing 15k crit and then combo in Zangia to get a draw and a 20k crit swing. We drew the extra card, which is not the best against his deck because all his small shit has barrier. But it's still a pseudo super combo, I guess, so it's not too bad. Don't I draw first? Nah, you charge first, so because you have to resolve the activate battle in full before you get the auto, and because the activate battle is the bit that says you replace the energy. Once you've comboed with the Zangia, you then have to replace the energy, and then you get the Zangia auto. So you draw second. Okay, this is the poutine, right? Oh no, this is the other card. Not the poutine. I know the Trunks is a poutine card, basically. This is just swing, kill something in rest mode. Cool. That crit swing is actually massive because we took a card out of his hand from that because he was adding it to his hand this turn anyway. When this attacks, you draw a card or you play a 1-drop from your drop area in rest mode, which draws a card anyway, so that's pretty fair, and I don't see why you wouldn't do that every time. When you EX evolve, draw a card, so each EX evolve is a draw 2 for some reason. And then he gets a Champa once per game. Okay. But he's swinging leader here, so he's not going to get his 1-drop revive. He's just going to get a draw. So he's kind of going neg here. Interesting choice. Wait, he plays it from deck? There's no way. No, from hand or drop area. I was going to say, if that shit plays from deck, that shit is busted. Because you never have to set anything up. Not deck. Right, I'm not misreading this, right? No problem. Going what? what did I say? I'll just draw 1. Going what? Going crazy, going insane right now with the double Zangia, double 1-drop draws. Maybe wait, I should have... Why didn't I play this Beto last turn? I should have used this energy. That was a bit of a misplay. I guess I can go Kua this turn, but it's kind of not the same. Maybe because I can leader effect off this Gokua. These guys don't have keywords, so they're not going to be crit or double strike that he's going to be dropping this turn, so that's not bad. I wanted to combo off this Gokua anyway, because I need to get better energy. So this is not the worst play in the world, although arguably it was more efficient to play my 1-drop and just not be so clueless. Going neg? Fuck off. Fuck off, Callum. Cool, no response. Oh, something important to note, which I should have been thinking about, is he has 1 extra card in energy. So that means his Steadfasts and his Robotic Riposts cost 2 currently. And he's not going to have 4 Power of a Super Saiyan, so we're kind of chilling on that one. So he's not going to be able to riposte me this turn. He's not going to be able to Steadfast me this turn. Whatever this... Oh, this is the fucking horrible shit, isn't it? This is just poutine, but better, because it's barrier block and 19k. And it hits unisons. Yeah, yeah. And it doesn't have to be by skills. Yeah, okay. I see why this deck is fair and all. And then he draws 2 off of playing this card. If it wasn't good enough, it's a +1 on play. Yikes. Okay. So, I mean, we're charging the Boujack. The positive is because we're playing Blue Boujack, we can, anytime he blocks with this, we can combo up and basically mean that he either loses this or loses more cards out of his hand. So there's that. I don't know what the best way to do it though is though, whatever, English. Because we don't have much in the way of like flexible energy to combo with, and I want to swing with my crit swing first because he'll just take the swing off the Gokua. But he'll most likely block this crit swing. I think I'm just gonna do this and then tap another one for Bido when he blocks. I mean, what I can do is if he blocks, I just don't pay the energy for this effect. And then swing at this with the Gokua. And then just drop Bido. Yeah, that seems fine actually, because I want to keep my energy open. Turn 3 tends to be the turn when boss monsters come out. So I'm going to assume that his boss monster comes out turn 3 or turn 4. He's got the 1-off Power of a Super Saiyan! Okay, well, that's a bit of a shame. But now I know I don't have to worry about that card for the rest of the game. So that's kind of okay. We're going to go tap 1 for Bido's Cruel. Draw 1. Unless he has a counterplay, he's going to rest it, which makes sense. But that's fine. And am I just passing here? I think so. I suppose what I could have done is tapped this Boujack for Bido and then swung leader into here and comboed Boujack, so that once this effect is out, I can Boujack and swing twice into it. But that would have tapped me out, and I don't have... I mean, I have Baby Hatch and Zeno and Galactic Buster, and I'm on 8 life, so I guess tapping out isn't the worst thing in the world. Maybe that was the best play, but then he gets the chance to take apart my board fairly easily. Dunno. It's debatable. Because, like, the advantage of that play is it sets me up more for the Kefla. But the disadvantage is, obviously, he's able to take apart my board, but he's kind of going to be able to do that this turn anyway. We're not negating this swing, I don't think. 15. We can use Goku's effect to combo, or to make it 15 and then combo out. I kind of like that. Because we can then drop Beto. It'll be played in rest mode, but it then means I can drop this Bojack with Galactic Buster. So I am going to do that. And Beto is the one we want to keep alive. Goku is the one we want to keep alive, so doing that on Goku over Beto is preferable. Hitting that Boo Unison sucks ass, because now it's unlikely we're going to draw it, and we don't have Zen alive yet. We'll go ahead and play down the Beto. See if there's any response. Likely not. He'll probably use this effect to switch it to rest mode. And we'll untap the Boo. So, I mean, I can imagine his play this turn is probably just going into another one of these 19Ks. Or the Lord Slug. That's a pain. Because that's going to be live. That's going to... Oh, that's really tricky to deal with, because he's got another barrier guy on board, and it also happens to be a blocker. So... he's going to have some good protection on this slug. And it's a 20k, so it makes it harder for me to deal with this board. Oh, wait. Okay. I mean, that's completely fine with me. Now he's not... Like, now I have Kefla to come in, which he can rest, sure, but I still get the draw 2, untap 2. It makes up for not having a Boo Unison yet. But I can also bottom deck his slug with Beto. So that pass is really weird to me. I don't know. It does not seem like the play, to be honest. Do I want to just start by tapping 3 for the Kefla? I think I start by tapping 1 for the... Because he's not going to be able to remove much stuff this turn. It's yellow. He's probably going to have Riposte. So the best way to play around Riposte is probably by going tap 1 for Beto to bottom deck this. And then arguably it would be to swing Goku in first. And then swing in Beto by resting one of my 1-drops. Or my leader. I should rest my leader. And then if he doesn't riposte, he's taking an extra damage, which is an extra card in hand. But because I'm on 8 life, I think I'm in a good position to pressure him. And I have Baby Hatch. So yeah. Here comes riposte. That's fine. Cool. And then we can swing the crit in by resting the leader. And he doesn't have the energy to Bagamo me here, which is very nice, obviously. Even, I still would have preferred to bottom deck the 1-drop over this riposte, so I think the Beto play is still fine, like using his effect, because I care more about him bringing out the 3-drop slug than him having a 15k body on board. He's blocking here, so I'm going to go leader effect, combo in this, and draw to play that. So we lose a buster, but we can always add it to hand. And that's going to make it 20k. We're not going to play this because we want to play the Kefla this turn. And we just don't have the energy. But this is exactly what I was saying before. Which is, even though the Kefla has felt useless in the last 2 matchups against AOD and against that red aggro deck, this is exactly the situation where it pops up against these slower mid-range / control decks where you're able to build up a board because you've drawn like a couple of 1-drops and they just don't have the pressure to be able to deal with your board because you're able to combo an extra card every single turn, which is like pretty nice. So that is the reason why Kefla is currently in the deck. And he shouldn't have a way to kill this on a counterplay window. Even though it's a 3-drop. Like, yellow just doesn't really have that option available to them. So now we're going to go draw 2 and untap 2. And it's better than Boo Unison all of a sudden. Although I would still like a Boo Unison in my hand. We're just going to pass here. And we'll go ahead and untap the 2. Technically, yes, I know, we untap the 2 at, after he charges, but I don't care. Okay, what's he doing? He's swinging this into Beto. So, presumably this is the turn his boss monster comes down on, turn 4. Because that just tends to be when they come down. So I'm going to hold this negate for that. If I can. I mean, I'm not negating this swing. Definitely not. Do I want to... I guess I could combo in Boujack. But I'm more worried about protecting Kefla right now. I don't mind losing the Beto too much. Yeah. We're gonna let him go. Because we want to hold the energy and negates and stuff until we see him invest energy into his place. Because then we can kind of see what he's going to be able to do for the turn and what he's going to be able to do during my turn. It's just a general rule of thumb when you're playing a slow control deck, is waiting until your opponent invests into a play is really helpful because it passes the autonomy to you. It means that you're effectively the one on the play. I'm very happy taking this damage. Because there isn't an efficient way for me to combo to develop my board state, and I'm on 8 life, so I can use the cards in my hand. Here he's tapping 2. Is this the boss monster? No, it's Turles. Okay. Now that is a pretty good play, and I forgot that card existed, to be honest. So he is going to have a way to deal with my Kefla, which is a massive shame. But I mean, if he starts smacking my leader about, he can put me down to 5 life, and then I can finally drop a Boonison. Oh, he's swinging with the Turles. Oh my god, this is great for me. Because I can now combo in my Boujack to get rid of his Turles, but I can also take the 2 damage still. And then my Zeno is life. So again, I'm able to develop my board state. Because he's invested into his play, I'm not too worried, because if he wants to further push onto me, he's going to tap under like things like Robotic Riposte, and that means I can maybe start pressuring him on the clapback. And it's just going to take me down to 5 life, which is a lovely breakpoint. So we'll go ahead and tap 2 for the Boujack. It does get played in rest mode, but again, if he wants to deal with this card, he's going to have to invest his 2 energy. So we'll go ahead and bottom deck this guy. Is he going to rest it with this? I mean, it's unlikely it matters, but he might as well. And like, as you can see, oh, this is why I love Blue Boujack, because it's the ultimate value control deck. And I've just got 3 more cards in hand than he does. And I've even got a bigger board. This deck, I can't get enough of this deck. It's so much fun. I haven't even drawn Boo Unison. That's the best part. I haven't drawn like the main carry of the deck. And I'm just outvaluing him at every point. I haven't seen his boss monster yet, so that could like completely turn the tides, but we'll just see. We'll just see. And now that we're at this point where I have developed a board and I have like energy available to me at all times, it gets to this point in Blue Boujack where you're kind of okay just passing with 5 open energy. And you can let your opponent start investing their energy and then just stop all their plays and continue to develop during their turn. So, like, I'm going to keep gaining value off of killing all his units and then pressuring him with crits. And then I'm just kind of going to pass with the energy that I don't need. So, 20k. However, in this case, I may drop the Gotenks Unison just to let me awaken. But I'm kind of a bit wary about that because the barrier removal is a really, really useful tool against yellow. Alright, what does this do? Give something 10k. If it's your opponent's turn, draw a card, choose up to 2 of their battle cards, and switch them to rest mode. That's fine because he can't Bergamo. It does mean he gets rid of the potential crit swing, which I was going to use this turn, but that's kind of okay. I think I'm just swinging again, right? We'll see if he blocks or negates. He might have... I don't think he'll have Robotic Riposte because he would have just used that at this first swing. So, kind of detracts from the value of using the Robotic Riposte to use it here. But he could do. Yep, there it is. That's fine. And I may just pass here. I feel really safe with this hand to just pass. I could swing Leader here, rest the Zangia for riposte, and then combo the Zangia to apply a bit more pressure. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Because I can combo Boujack still, even if I do that and then tap the 4 to play it. And I have like Bean, I have super combo to untap with, so I'm kind of in no position where tapping out is a problem. So we just go and keep applying that pressure onto his board. Because now it's like, you're either going to lose value, or you're going to lose value. And there's nothing you can do about it, and I'm going to keep gaining my cards. Cool. So I'm gonna combo in the Zangia. What he could have done here is blocked with the Trunks, but I guess he was being a bit cautious because I have 4 open energy, so I can still play stuff. And even if he did block with the Trunks, I could then combo in this Boujack and keep taking apart his board a little bit further. But because he didn't, we're just gonna leave this on 15k. Now it's like he's either got a combo out or he loses another card. And either way, he's losing cards. We just pass. Go ahead. Zangia play into Zangia draw. Yeah, okay, bro. Yeah. I have seen all 4 Zangias this game now, so that definitely helps. Zangia is such a lovely, lovely card in this deck. Yeah, and I mean, this is the type of matchup where these additional 1-drops in Beto really comes in clutch, so that's something important to note. Like I was saying earlier, I cut the 3-drop Bijos for the 1-drop Betos. And the 1-drops are much more generically good, because they're 1-drops, so it's just like if you have a spare energy, you go +1. But the Bujin 3-drops are going to be much better specifically against Aggro Sin and Gogeta Zeno and like Trunk Zeno, I guess. But any aggro deck that plays big stuff. And there's a good few of those in there. Or those decks are definitely going to be popular currently. Nothing on Earth beats leader combo Zangia into flip Zangia. Yeah, I know. I know. It is the best feeling ever. It's so good. Okay, so he's playing this guy from hand. Can he not play... He doesn't have any in drop area. Oh, that's massive. He's losing... This guy is leaking card advantage right now. And I'm just here flipping Zangia into Zangia into Zangia. Going fucking crazy. I really don't see a way we can lose this game. But again, I still haven't seen this elusive boss monster that I am terrified of, to be honest. Okay, he's swinging into what, my Gokua? Do I want to save this still? I don't know. Because I can tap 1, make it 15k, and make it tricky to kill. But that locks me out further of the 8-drop Boujack, which I kind of want to drop this turn, especially if he's going to boss monster me. And he probably is, because he's got 5 energy. Or at least he's going to keep pressuring me. So it might be time to say goodbye to Gokua. Because I haven't awakened yet. So I'm not able to like flexibly just untap 4 and then be able to drop this. Speaking of which, I should grab up my Boonison if I can this game. Well, not this game, this turn. We're not negating this as well. Because we want to be grabbing up the Boonison to awaken. 15k here. This is his last swing on board because he probably wants to keep the blocker active. Do I want to be grabbing up the Boonison right now? Okay, what I'm gonna do... That puts me on 2 energy. No, that play's not great. I'm gonna keep applying the pressure. Yeah. So I'm gonna tap. This is. I should have done this on the Gokua, by the way, just to clarify. I just didn't think of it because I didn't think of the fact that I can just grab up the Boo Unison with my Zeno super combo right now. But like I said before, Beto is the worst of the 2 1-drops in this matchup. Gokua is the best one because the crit swings give too much value. We're going to go tap 1, play this guy. And
Are you SCP-871?
That made me jump, what the fuck. Papa Dingo 33, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Big O Nation. That shit made me jump so much. Oh my god. This is why I'm not good at horror games. Okay, tap in 2. What's he got? Another Turles? Probably another Turles. Let's be real here. Ooh, okay. Now we get to read what the fuck this card does. 3 or more energy. Choose 1 yellow Vegeta and 1 Trunks Future in battle area. Play him under. That's cool, that's cool. He should have swung with his 3-drop Trunks before doing this then. Would have got him a bit more value. Activate battle. Limit 1. Place 2 cards under this. Draw a card. Choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode. KO them. And this card gains triple strike. What? Wait, there's no way that that's balanced, right? Huh? Wait, so if it comes it's a 2 energy triple strike crit. Draw a card. Turles all too easy. This is just Turles all too easy, but on fucking crack. That's insane. I guess the only restriction of it is that it's an activate battle skill. So if you can do what I'm about to do here and just negate the attack, it's pretty strong. But he could just cool a counter me, and then I'm staring at a 35k triple strike crit on my ass. Triple strike for the battle, crit also. Yeah, like, what is that? I'm going neg 3 at best. I mean, neg 5 because he's KOing 2 of my guys as well, and then he's drawing a card. There's no way that shit is balanced. Oh my god. Okay, so I've learned what this card does now, and I'll remember to play around it when it comes to playing against this deck. And, like, the thing is, so it's like, oh, he has to have these 2 Trunks and Vegeta cards on the board. Oh, that's... But, like, I guess that could be considered a restriction, but they have barriers, so... So how am I killing them? Unless he blocks with one and then I just like full combo into it. I don't know. This deck seems nuts. This deck seems insanely good. Yeah, this is fine. We use leader effect for this turn, but I can still Galactic Buster, and that is the perfect way to get out of this guy being a complete pain in the ass. So that might be the play. Issue is, Galactic Buster doesn't get me out of this attack, which is annoying. So I'm gonna over combo because I want my Boo Unison in my hand for next turn. Although he has 3 energy. Nah, but it's yellow. He's on 5 in hand, and he's gonna want to sit back and Steadfast Assistance me next turn. So I'm gonna do this. In fact, I'm gonna combo the one from hand because I have multiple guys in hand. 35. And then we'll tap 2 and play this guy. And get rid of this guy. Nice thing is that that card does not have barrier, because if that had barrier, it would be disgusting. But we deal with the boss monster fairly effectively, which is nice. Yeah, I feel like I can do that because I'm at such a point where I'm so ahead of him. He's used his overround for this turn. He's got 5 in hand, and he's got 3 energy open. So the worst he can do is Turles all too easy, which will kill my Goku, draw him a card, and then swing my leader. And I'm fine with that because I'm happy to go down to 2 life, 3 life even. And I still get the cards in hand. It's not a crit swing. He's tapping 3. I'm about to be proved wrong. Okay, the Trunks Unison. That's okay, I think. I have Buster. I can Buster and save my guys or something. He's going to be able to kill my Boujack. But like again, he's now on he's now got no energy open. So I'm in no fear of Robotic Riposte next turn, and I have no fear of Steadfast Assistance next turn. I can even Buster in the Boujack and then Bean Goku. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I just want to keep pressuring him here, and that will take apart his board. That will let me take apart his Unison going into my next turn, because I'll have Goku and I'll have Boujack on board. And yeah, I don't really, I lose a bit, but it's not like a crazy amount. So we combo this. This goes to energy. We draw 1. And tap 1 for the Bean. Untap 2. Bring in the Boujack. And of course we're going to get rid of his Mecha Freezer. Slight downside to that is obviously he gets another Mecha Freezer in deck. But he's at such a point where he's so far behind, I don't really mind him having... And like I'm playing blue and I have so much energy that Mecha Freezer is not the biggest problem for me. The nice thing about the Bean is that it means his next Trunks Unison attack is going to be pretty useless because it's 20k into 25. And nice, now we have the Cabba, so we can use that offensively. If we were to use that offensively, it would be next turn, I think. But it also does mean that we can clear out his Slug if he drops it on me. Evildoer to Evildoer. That's the way with this deck. Just, oh, you removed my Evildoer? I'll drop another one. So, I mean, this turn is Boo Unison. Like, absolutely, Boo Unison is coming down. We want to tap, what, these 4? Because we want to tap the Boujack Brigades, and we want to tap the cards we'll add to hand with our super combos, if we were to draw them again. Question is, do I want to pay more than 4 for my Boo Unison? The answer is yes. I think I'm paying 5 because I get the untap from my Leader Awaken. And then I can combo this in on this turn aggressively. No, never. No, no, no. I'm just going to pay 4. The reason for that is I'll get the untap from my Leader Awaken. And I'll get the untap from my Boo Unison. So if I don't do anything else this turn, which I probably won't, unless I'm dropping Cabba, I just get a free Boujack on a rampage next turn, because I'll have the 4 energy without even using my leader auto. We can see what I draw into here. Just gives me the most flexibility. And this is where we can properly start to pressure him and actually hit his life with non-critical attacks. Either this turn or next turn, depending on, like, how I'm feeling, basically. What we draw as well. We're swinging 20k here. But, as with most cases on Boujack, you want to just make sure they have nothing on board before you start hitting their leader. Because it's the ultimate slow control deck. Yeah, we are going to start smacking his leader about, aren't we? Start with a leader swing on it. Because we can combo in Zangias just to make him feel the pressure. See what we hit off this top card. It's another Boujack Brigade, so that's perfect, because we can now combo that off with our backside leader activate battle. Draw for the Zangia. Awaken off Boujack. And yeah, we're kind of just taking over this game, I think. So, untapping Wandering 2. The only thing we need to worry about is him dropping another one of those big boss monster guys, the triple strike crit guys, because that could honestly turn me about. But now that I have Boo Unison, I'm just like chilling, because he swings with the crit triple striker, and I just go -1 bottom deck, and then he's just wasted a bunch of his resources into that one card. Hey, who's back? Yeah, I finished. I fixed my internet. I did it. So we'll combo in the Bedo. Another big Boujack into energy is lovely, because this is the point in the game where we just start dropping these guys for free. 25k on the leader. Could have been a point to drop Kaba here, because we've met the conditions of the 3 cards in battle area slash combo area. But I like saving it for the barrier removal against yellow, and that's the whole reason why it's in here. And I want to keep the 4 energy open during my opponent's next turn for a big Boujack. We are going to take him down to 4 or 3 this turn. I think 3. I think we just hit him now. We have Boo Unison. I feel very safe. I even have Baby Hatch. Not what I meant to type. 20k. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I'm just loving playing this blue Boujack deck. Like, this deck is... his super combo is not live. Yeah, he's on 5 life. He can't Krillin super combo. So, he's going to have to grab those cards back. Not on 4 life. Yes, Luke. Luke making all the correct calls today. Fucking faff cool. Yeah, so to catch you up to speed, Jack, I'm currently 2-0. The first game, which you probably caught a bit of, which was lagging like hell, was against Callum on AOD. We managed to take that one. It was pretty close. It was a little bit scary. But we managed to just like slowly control it out. And then the second game was against a red starter Vegeta deck. And he just dropped so many unisons on me. He took me down to 2 life on turn 2, and I went second, so it was my turn 1. But we managed to clutch it up. Luke made the fantastic call of watching out for fighting against fate, so I managed to play around that, just because of him basically clutching up the game for me. And then managed to stave off all of his further aggression and take the W on that one. Now we're just playing against the Yellow Trunks deck, which is another deck I've conveniently needed to test against. And yeah, I mean, Blue Boujack just kind of outvalues every single control deck that I can think of, except for maybe like black control decks like Hatchiak and SS Full Bardock. but I'm not expecting them to be the most popular coming up to this event. Okay, we swung with everything, now we just pass. We can just leave all our energy open and play during his turn. Best way to play the game. We get Majin Buu back. Okay, he's charging his Lord Slug. I mean, realistically, it's too late for him for that card to be impactful. You can bring a black control deck if you want, or red control, or your new green. Bring whatever you want, Jack. I am all ears to whatever you want to play. Lord Slug charge Agony, yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm so ahead that Lord Slug is not going to matter. The only thing I need to watch out for is I might deck myself out. I'm on 9 in deck right now. Okay, he's going to think that I'm running the Trunks counterplay. I'm not, because it's not the best card in Blue Boujack because of the leader auto locking you out of counters. But also, you're dropping your Unison turn 4 and onwards. And so Trunks isn't so relevant during that period. But I can clarify no response just to make him think that I could have it. Okay, he's going to evolve into this guy. I'm again going to say no response. And it might make him a little bit more wary into playing his Big Boss monster. Lord Slug charges hurts to see. Yeah. Especially, I mean, you're used to playing AOD, and you basically never want to charge that card in AOD because it's such a strong card in that deck. And you're only going to be running 2 copies, so it's very limited in the number that you'll see. He could make this a double strike swing, but I kind of don't care, to be honest. And I think I'm dropping this Boujack. Oh no, but I have to worry about Turles. Turles is a card, but I have Zeno Super Combo. I'm okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna drop a big Boujack on this swing because he's used his leader swing. So unless he has the Trunks second copy of a Trunks Unison, he won't have a way to attack without triggering the Boujack auto. And then if he has the Trunks Unison, he can clear my board, which is a good play for him. But it will tap him. It will basically mean he can't play anything else this turn. And if he uses Turles all too easy, that's fine too because I have Zeno Super Combo. So I'm not going to be tapped out. Oh yeah, no response on that. So, as with most Blue Boujack games, we've reached the late game, we just start dropping these big Bojacks. 15k. Only thing I'm really worried about right now is milling out. Because I think I can definitely mill myself out. Like, these Bojacks are going to be thinning my deck by 2 every single time, and that's kind of terrifying. I need to kill him soon. But we're still going to drop one. And then Boujack effect is going to go tap 4, draw a card, play it in rest mode. You see I survive at late game and drop a lot of the big guy. Yeah, exactly. This deck is all about the late game and I love it. Okay, we kind of hope that he doesn't have the second Trunks Unison here because that would be the blowout card. Turles all too easy is completely fine because it doesn't clear my whole board. And yeah, if he wants to swing with it, he's absolutely welcome to do that because I'll just Zeno back my energy and keep going. Yeah, I need to keep up with the no response thing that I was talking about just now. So he kills both them. That's fine. He's probably going to try and swing into my Gokua. I could just -1 kill his Turles. But I like the idea of I need to drop more stuff because I'm going to mill myself out if I don't drop more stuff. I need to basically kill him next turn because this deck draws so much just like naturally. Oh, this Trunks is a pain too. Ah, he's just passing. He's learnt how to deal with Boujack, and it's just by not attacking. And that's really annoying, because he's actively gonna try and mill me out. Thing is, if Android 17 is one of these last 6 cards, milling me out doesn't really do anything, unless it's the bottom card. But it could very easily be in my life as well, so there's that. I'd say that we're plussing 0 on Boo, because we need the... Oh, this is actually a really good draw, because it's going to bait out this effect, the Trunks effect, but it'll also let me see the last 5 cards of my deck, which is very important. We want to use Boo just to get the untaps during his turn, but we need to really pressure him. I hope he doesn't have Robotic Riposte. We're going to go ahead and use Gokua. And we can use this Gotenks Unison to clear out his Trunks if he doesn't block with it earlier on. Let's peep top 5. So we know that it is in life. The Android 17 card is in life. We're not going to be taking anything. We're going to fail to find, because we don't want to mill out. But it's good to know that Android 17 is in life, so we want to be taking as much life as we can, basically. I really hope we don't mill out. That would suck ass. That's the problem with too much value. Let's swing leader in to leader first. See about that riposte. I think we can survive one more turn without milling out, because we have Baby Hatch. And we're also on 5 life, so if he's trying to attack me at all, I'm just going to take it all and then try and find my Android 17. There's the riposte. So I reckon the play is to drop this Gotenks Unison, because riposte doesn't affect the Gotenks Unison at all. And we can clear out his blocker. So it seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and swing. Are you telling me the AOD matchup is to just defend myself and let yourself mill? If I don't attack, you can't mess with my stuff. Not quite, I'm afraid. It's, sadly, AOD is going to be a matchup where you will have to kill me, just because the deck is quite aggressive. I don't think I can mill myself out against AOD. The only issue is, like, milling myself out against yellow or blue is... I've never done it before, honestly. This would be the first time it's happened. But those are the decks that can stall me out a shit ton. And I don't have any ways to put stuff back into my deck, so I'm kind of just hoping I don't mill out. There's another super combo down. We go ahead and play another Gokua down. See if there's a steadfast assistance on this. If there is, that guy is going clean out of there when we drop out another Unison. Because we want to keep on the pressure. Get rid of the Boo. Go into the Gotenks. And just like I was saying, this is where these one-offs come in clutch. Because in the other matchups, this Gotenks and the Kefla I played earlier have been completely useless cards, but now they're like the best cards in the deck. So we're gonna -3 on the Steadfast and on the Trunks. We don't mind about him keeping the Turles and the Mecha Freezer, because all they're going to be doing is attacking me. The Trunks is nice to get rid of because I'm scared of that big triple striker coming down, but it's also a pain to deal with without that. And then we obviously want to kill the blocker to keep applying that pressure, baby. We do have nice negates for in the case that he does drop the triple striker. We have an all too easy, so it's not like we're in a really bad spot. I'm just worried about milling out, basically. 20k. He's going to take all of this life because he's going to look to kill me next turn, it looks like. Which is fine for me, because if he does take all the life, it makes it easier for me to kill him next turn. I think the main thing I need to be watching out for is going to be cooler counter. Because I don't want a baby hatch early on in the turn because of that card existing. So I just need to basically watch out for cooler. Am I swinging with Gokua? Yes. I'm just going to tap this last energy because we get an energy back with Boo Unison +1 or +0. We have Zeno in hand, so we're kind of spoiled for choice with energy, and we also have our leader untap 4 effect, which is probably what we're going to use going into his turn on the first attack if we can, because we can discard all too easy and then we still have access to all too easy because it's not in our hand anymore. See if he's negating this at all. Cool. I don't think I want to combo aggressively here. We're just going to leave it on 20. Okay, he's on 2 life. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We get 1 energy back from Boo. So, this is a weird spot to be in. I'm not normally this close to milling out. I normally get to like the bottom 10 cards in my deck, but this is a little bit terrifying. I guess we just kind of have to look to pressure him next turn as much as we can. It's nice to have another Boo Unison in hand, because in the case that he has another Mecha Freezer, that's just a free swing. And he's already burnt 3 super combos, 2 Mecha Freezers, 3 Gokus? I guess he's burnt 2 Gokus, but one of them... He's burnt 3, but one of them is at the bottom of his deck. So he could potentially redraw it, but it's unlikely. He'd have to shuffle and then draw. And he hasn't shuffled yet, I don't think. Callum, not another Lord Slug charge. Oh no. Oh no, come on. Okay, he's swinging into me. Wait, this is lovely. I thought he would just pass, honestly. That could have been a problem if he did. So, my play here is going to be untap 4 and then take as much damage as I can. Yeah, okay, man, let's just pick up the card and start chewing on it. Yeah, he's not a fan of this Lord Slug. He could have, the thing is, he could have brought it out, like, turn 3, because he played a 1-drop that brings it out from the deck. But he just kind of chose not to, which I was really surprised at, because then I just killed his 1-drop and kept playing the game. No negates. Just... What? Yeah, there's a yellow 1-drop that just brings it out straight from the deck. So, card is pretty... No, game. I actually wouldn't have had a massive push off that. Yeah, I know. I don't know why he didn't bring it out. I was really confused by it at the time, because he would have just stopped me drawing a shit ton of cards. I probably could have pressured him enough to make him remove it at the time, but it would have cost me, like I would have had to put in cards into it. Oh my god, he's activating battle. Okay, this is huge because now he's gonna double strike hit me, and I can potentially draw the fucking card Android 17. The only issue is he's definitely gonna follow this up with a triple striker and then a cooler counter on my negate. So I actually can't take this damage, can I? Is he comboing in on this? Oh, he is. Oh no. Oh no. Choose up to one of your opponent's barrel cards in rest mode and KO it. Why is the during his turn effect so much worse than the during my turn? I know the during my turn effect is busted as fuck. But like, that card is really one-sided. That card is only useful during my turn. He gets so much more value out of it. So what we're looking at? 35 double strike at the moment. I don't like this because I want to take this so badly. I want to find my Android 17. Final flash. Oh no. And this leaves him with exactly enough energy to tap 2 into his boss monster, tap 3 for a cooler counter, and he's kind of just chilling on there. What was he on? 35, so this is 50. 50k double strike. Yeah. And the thing is, if I want to start like comboing, I'm gonna be losing my cards in deck again. No. Take it, get counter, die 2-1. Exactly. Like, he definitely has the counter. I'm half confident I can out combo his boss monster swing, but I would lose a lot of cards in deck because I'd be drawing cards, and so it makes me a bit nervous to do that. So I'm gonna have to combo out of this swing, and then force him to like swing with it. Oh, he's still got like Turles swings and stuff. He could swing with Turles after this. This is a pain and a half. If he swings with Turles, I negate it, I guess. No, I don't negate. I don't fucking know what I'm doing anymore. We're gonna Zeno grab Zeno. For sure. Easy peasy. We can keep Galactic Buster. It's not. I think the card we put into energy is Gokua. Because I want to keep the Boo Unison in my hand in case he riposts me again next turn. 50 doubles, so we're on 25. We can combo 35, but it costs me so many cards in deck. No, man. This draws me a card. No, I need to stop drawing cards. This is not good. 25. I guess what I can do is bottom deck his Turles. That doesn't sound too bad. 35 with a big Boujack, that is, and I'll only draw one card. 45. Homeboy about to deck out. Yeah, draw it, mill out. I'm really about to deck out here, actually. It's so fucked. I can super combo grabbing back Shields, but Shields doesn't do anything because I used leader effect this turn, I think. Yeah, I did. This is the turn I leader affected. So I'm gonna Zeno grab back the pseudo super combo from my energy. And I'm actually putting this into my energy because it draws me a card and Boujack doesn't necessarily draw me a card. So there's 20, 25, 35, 45, 55 he was on. 25, 35, 45, 50. So this is 55. Effect, tap 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw 1. Get rid of the Turles, play it in rest mode. And now that relieves all of the pressure on me. Because to take me down to 3 life, without using his boss monster, he's going to have to tap under 5. And 5 is the magic number for him, because it'll allow him to counter. And now he's going to also have to deal with my big Boujack boy. Because he's on 2 life, and that's a 30k double strike dual attacker. I still want to negate his big swing, the triple striker crit guy. So I'm tempted to hold both Baby Hatch and All Too Easy until he drops that, because he might still go for a counter on it, just because it's so much value that he's getting. He's going to be able to, what, pop 2... That's how he deals with the Boujack, isn't it? That's how he does it. I'm still in a poor spot. I'm still in a... Oh, he's tapping 3? Oh, that's huge for him. Oh, that's so bad for me. Shit. I'm dropping Baby Hatch, I think. He's just straight up -3 to clear my board. He wants to mill out. He wants me to mill out. He's not going to swing anymore because he knows that it's just going to give me more board presence. Ah, he's figured out. He's figured it out. God damn. Maybe I should have taken the double strike hit. I don't know. I don't know. It's too risky, I think. I think it's too risky. Because so many of the cards I have to combo with will draw me cards. So, yeah, I think this is the best line of play I could have taken. Maybe I should have dropped Kaba mid-battle. Why is he just... Oh, yeah, he draws a card off this. I should have dropped Kaba mid-battle. I didn't really consider that. But then I couldn't have Kaba'd and dropped the big Boujack, I don't think. I don't know. We'll have to see. I wonder what secret right he runs. We haven't seen one yet, have we? Because if it's Pan, which it likely is, he just pans. And probably wins, sadly. Well, let's see the pan. I guess we swing leader first to play around riposte. Does pan stop unison attacks? I think it only stops battle card attacks, right? We will see, I guess. Ooh, okay, no response. I mean, what can we do here? This is so bad. This is so bad. I can't believe we might lose this game because we could deck out. This game was so free if we had like a 70 card deck. Okay, thoughts on I stall for another turn and just don't draw another card this game. I think that is the play. 15. I'm going for maximum value because I can Boo Unison, and what that allows me to do is I can't swing with Boo Unison because I can't use the +0, but or I could swing with it and then not have the +0 available, or not have the blocker available. But the -1 is so good against that boss monster guy, so that's probably the play. Oh damn, everyone watching this one. Don't watch this one. I've won the other one so much easier than this one. Please don't watch this one. Is there any cards that I can play that don't just like draw me more cards? I should have kept some of these Bojacks in my energy in my hand just to drop them. Because now I can't play them because they're going to cost me a card from deck each time with my leader. So we're just kind of smacking and hoping. Hoping and coping. Yeah, I mean, if we drew Android 17 this game and it wasn't in life, that would have made it a lot easier. There's that, but... I can blame draws as much as I want. That's never gonna make me a better player. Okay, he's using the Realm of the Gods to get the draw. We know he has a Final Flash from him just showing it. And we're gonna swing again. If he Final Flashes this, I might just go all in on the Boo swing. I might just go all in on the Boo swing anyway, actually. That might be the play. Because he can't Final Flash Unisons. Like, what's he going to do? He's on 4 in hand. He has to have a hard negate here. Hard negate. And then if he has a hard negate, I just... like, I don't know what I do, but I do. You know. I'm going to tap 6. Because I need this Boo Unison to survive in the case that he... survives this hit. He has a Final Flash, so it makes it a bit hard for me to combo all in, but, you know, the thought counts. Seems like the best bet is that or mill. Yeah, the thing is, if I don't draw any cards now, from now onwards, I can survive, I think. But if he doesn't, like, negate this, I am just going all in because I... Oh, he doesn't negate. Okay. This is about to be the most expensive combo I've ever done. Bean. Untap. Cabba. Big Boujack. Tap 1, combo Baby Hatch. Guess I Buster? We got the super combo going fucking nice with it. So that is what? 30, 40, 50, 65 double. Come at me, bro. What you got? You got Final Flash. You got those 2 battle cards on board. That takes you to 40. So he'd need 30k more in 3 cards. He's used 1 super combo. I mean, 3 super combos. So he could have the 4th super combo, which would take him to 50. And then he'd have to have... Even if he had a super combo and the rest of his hand and 3 0-cost 5ks, I would still win. It would be exactly 65 to 65. So I win. Oof! Leader effect already used. I didn't use leader effect because I'm on 1 card in deck. And the way that Dragon Ball Mill works is if you draw the last card in your deck, you auto lose. It's not like if you try to draw when you have 0 in deck. Yeah, my thing is slightly covering the 1 card. But the reason I busted, to go down to 1 card in deck, so that I could draw the card rather than put it into energy with my leader effect. And luckily I managed to draw another super combo off the top. So that was pretty nice. So we managed to take that one. Let's go